What is going on, guys? It is an Essence Unknown here, and today we're going to talk about the best ways to spend your crowns as a new player. So if you do end up deciding to get crowns and you're wondering what should I spend them on, the first thing I would recommend getting is a mount, and we shall look at the permanent mounts because you don't want a temporary because those just expire. And I would recommend getting a 50% mount because that is the fastest mount you can get in the game. And there's a couple of 50% mounts you can get, and the cheapest one is 7,000 crowns, and that is the Marleybone car. And one of the cool features of this mount is you can customize it to whatever color you want it to be, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And then when it comes to other kinds of mounts you can get from this pack called the Gulcher's Horde pack. There's mounts you can get that are, it's a chance, but it'll give you a damage boost to your school depending on which Gulcher you get. But you can spend thousands and thousands of crowns and never get them. Um, but yeah, anyways, then when it comes to the next thing on our list, I would recommend getting this level 5 gear. It only costs about 3,000 crowns in total, but it is definitely worth it in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the hood. As you can see, it's pretty good stats for a level 5. And then we have the boots. And then we have the robe. And starting out, once you equip those three items, your health will be boosted to around 900 to 950 health, plus about 10%. No, well, add it all up, plus this anthem, the heart steel. Your resistance will be boosted up to 12% resistance, which will help out a lot. And as a starting out player, it'll help out you questing without dying and having to worry about that. You could say it's pay to play, or not pay to play, but pay to win. But it's just, if you want to, um, I'd recommend it. Unless you like the challenge. Um, I get it just cause, I don't know, makes it easier and makes you fly through the game quicker. If you're about that speed, I guess. And anyways, the next thing on our list is going to be if you want to get a pet. Um, Personally, the only pet I'd recommend getting from the crown shop is the life dactyl. I know it's got a life blade, so you'd be like, why should I get the life dactyl if I'm not a life school? And I would say because it comes with a guaranteed talent, and that is spellproof. And what spellproof is it's all universal resistance, which resists to all schools, just like the gear that we'd be getting that I recommended earlier. And it'll just, you know, once you train it up, the total resistance can be up to 9%, or I think since it's a base pet, like it hasn't been hatched with another pet, I think the resistance is going to be around 9%. Um, but yeah, so that's the pet I would recommend. And so if you add up the mount and the gear that I recommended, that'd be around 10,000 crowns. And if you put the pet on top of it, that'll be around 15,600 crowns we're talking about. And one last thing that I'd recommend if you are a life school, it would be, let's see, if we scroll down here, the Grizzleheim lore pack. What this has the possibility of giving you is the rat spin spellament, and you need 35 of these to craft the rat spin spell on the life school. And it's an all enemy spell, which helps out a lot because life doesn't get their all enemy spell, their all enemy hit spell, until level 48 from their teacher, or level 52 if you just get it without doing the quest. Um, so that's just if you like, that's just if you're on, if My bad. That's just if you are playing on a life school. And when it comes to like what you shouldn't spend gold on, I mean, what you shouldn't spend crowns on, don't spend crowns on gold because you earn that just by playing the game and selling your gear. And same with Lunary, but Lunary is through Beast Moon you earn it. And I don't know a whole lot about Beast Moon just because I don't really play it, but I know that's what that's for. And when it comes to elixirs, these kind of things, just for like the console, because the crown shop on the console isn't up to date when it comes to the PC um, crown shop, but they just have these kind of elixirs, and you don't really need them because like the crafting elixir, the group hatching, the energy elixir, those are just you just wait, you wait for more energy for pet training and that kind of thing, and you can pet train in the beginning if you want to. I can talk about that more in a different video, but anyways, think that is going to be about it for what you should spend your crowns on, or what I'd recommend. And this is all just my opinion again. Anyways, if you made it this far and thought this information was useful, please leave a like button. Please leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more Wizard 101 and other gaming content. Thank you and peace out. One thing that I forgot to mention that I would like to just let you guys know, that the packs are basically like gambling, and I've been playing this game for like 12, 13 years off and on. So once you get further into the game and figure out what kind of you look at the packs and see what you can get from them, just be careful, don't get suckered too far in. That is just my warning to you guys, because they can be really fun to open and satisfying, just like any other game with packs. Anyways, that is my bonus extra advice when it comes to the crown shop. Be careful with packs. Anyways, peace.